All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Don't mind me just looking at thumbtacks, studying, observing. I was using it for modeling. Hi, Zeptimus. Welcome.
Hello there.
Hello, Zeptimus. Welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. I don't know how I'm doing today. I feel a little all over the place today. This is going to be a very short stream, by the way. I have an interview meeting. I don't really know what it is, to be honest. It's with like some job agency in town. I'm not very hopeful for it. I filled out the application, and one of the questions was, do you have steel-toed boots? Yeah, I don't know. They had like, well, this may have been another one actually. I've gone through so many different ones. There was one that had like 56 jobs available on the website, and I found one that I was interested in. And I called them about it, and they were like, oh yeah, we don't have that available. And I was like, is it just not updated? And so then I asked, well, could I just get some general information about what you do have available? They had 56 things online, and she told me that they had an electrician and some like warehouse thing. And that was it. I genuinely feel like I need to start a business. Like I need to become a job hiring agency. I feel like maybe that's where there's an opportunity. Not a sit in front of the computer type job. Yeah. I feel like there's a problem in the game, or not in the game. There's definitely a problem in the games industry, but I feel like there's a problem in the job market, that it seems like there's a bunch of people that are looking for jobs, and there's a bunch of jobs, or there's a bunch of companies that are hiring, but it seems like everyone has a really hard time getting a job. And I feel like there's a lot of inefficiency going on. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I don't really understand it. And I find the whole process extremely frustrating and very demotivating. Because it's like there's multiple jobs that I've found that I feel like I would be a perfect fit for. I feel like I am 100% qualified for. And I'll spend, however much time. Sometimes it's just an hour putting together a resume, cover letter, that kind of stuff, submitting it. But then there's other times where I will spend like multiple days working on a portfolio, or really trying to customize a portfolio for this specific position, and then I'll submit it and just don't hear anything, and then I'll try to like find someone on LinkedIn that's the recruiter for that company, reach out to them. Maybe you get through, maybe you don't. I got through to one person, and then they just completely ghosted me, and like it's been like 2 months and the job is still available. Like, I don't understand. Like, I could do it. Hire me. What are you waiting on? It seems like you're losing so much money by not hiring these people. And it just seems so inefficient. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. But I gotta do something soon. Like, it's getting down to we're getting down to it. I'm looking at, every day I'm like looking at it, it's a new month. Happy April, by the way. And I'm like looking at, okay, how am I going to pay bills this month? Well, I have a little bit, I'm basically out of cash now. So now I have to resort to like selling some investments, which I don't really have a lot, but got a little bit. So now it's like, okay, I guess I need to sell this much to live this month. And probably going to have to start dipping into the retirement, which I barely have any of that. I've got like $6,000 in retirement. But I mean, that'll last a few months. I don't know. It's rough. What jobs do you think you'd be perfect at? Well, I think that there's a lot of jobs that I can do. I have 15 plus years of experience. I started a photography business, built it from ground up with strategic marketing, networking, making good relationships with people. More recently, I've started game development projects. I've built a successful YouTube channel. I have sold multiple assets in asset packs. I've built communities. So I think that I feel like I would be good in like a partnership manager position, handling partnerships with different companies. Something like, Microsoft has partnership managers where they work with different developers that are submitting their games or working on their games for Game Pass, or maybe they have already been approved to be part of Game Pass and they just need like kind of a middleman to work with them and answer questions and just do kind of, find their way around things. I think I would be really good in a position like that. I think that I could do community management. I don't really love doing community management, but I think I could do it. I think there's plenty of marketing jobs that I could do. I think just general business development I would be pretty decent at. I am very highly motivated when it comes to entrepreneurship. I feel like I'm in an interview. This is good practice, though. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could do, just like a basic, really any kind of basic office job. If it's like an admin assistant or just, helping out in an office, doing day-to-day stuff, invoicing, reaching out to partners, that kind of stuff. Actually, I'm updating my iPad because I haven't used my iPad in forever, because I wanted to take notes, and I'm like writing out all of the like trying to make bullet points of all the things that I feel like I'm decent at. You could sell your own brand of homemade hot sauce. That's a route. Yeah. I don't know, honestly. I like, my dream job is to work in some kind of game development studio / starting my own thing. But obviously that's easier said than done, and you need time and you need money, which I don't have. I have time, but I don't have money. So then yeah, you start thinking about like funding options. And I don't know, to be honest, I haven't really researched a lot of funding options, like angel investors and things like that. I don't really think I would like going down that route. I know there's like small business loans and things that you can get like that. That always sounds really scary to me, to take out some kind of a loan, because obviously you got to pay that back at some point. But then at the same time, I don't know, there's a lot of people that start businesses with loans and they lose all the money and then they just declare bankruptcy and then it's like, start over. I don't really know how that works. I guess you would obviously take the loan out like under the business name, and then it would be like an LLC or something like that, and then if the business went out of business, then presumably your assets would be safe. But you would also think that like whoever you take a loan from would want some kind of assurances, and some kind of backing. So I don't really know what that looks like and how that works. I don't know if it's really worth even trying to go down that route and looking at those kind of options. Yeah, I mean, like my dream is to eventually work as a game developer. I think I'm very much leaning towards somewhere in the art space, 3D artists, environment artists, technical artists, lighting artists, maybe even like branching over into level design a little bit. But I think it's not very realistic to bank on getting hired by a studio. I mean, I'm applying to places, but there's thousands and thousands of developers that have been laid off with way, way, way more experience than me. And they're all looking for the same jobs that I'm looking at and having just as much trouble finding work as well. I really think that there's a bunch of opportunities from like an entrepreneurial aspect, as far as I think one of my dreams would be to like become a game publisher essentially and help other developers publish their games. And I'm working on a business plan for that. But again, it's obviously a more risky, it's not even that risky. It's just chances of actually being successful to a degree. I think that I could absolutely be successful doing it, but being successful to a degree of making enough money for me to live on, and then I would also have to make enough to pay the other people that, if I'm going to offer a service to a developer, then we obviously need to have some kind of a revenue share or a split or initial funding that I would offer them, and then we make it up that way. Don't know. Lots and lots of things, and I think that's one of the things that I'm struggling with too, is because it's very overwhelming. Like I don't really know where to focus my efforts a lot of days, because I feel like there's so many routes that I could go, and there's so many different jobs that I can apply for, and it's like, okay, it's like this textures.com job. It's like, I know 100%. I feel like that's one of the most perfect positions that I would be qualified for out of most of the things that I've applied for. And I spent like 4 days putting together a portfolio, going out, taking pictures, preparing all of that, writing a really good resume, writing a good cover letter, submitted that. Haven't heard a thing. I didn't even get an acknowledgement that they got my email. And that is hard. Because then it's like, man, it seems like I should be able to get a job like that. So do I keep putting effort into trying to find those kind of things? Or at some point, I'm going to have to, like, get a job, no matter what it is. I have to have a job to make money. So if I can't get a job doing the things that I feel like I could do and I would like to do, then I don't really know where I go. Like, I don't really want to go and work at some, retail job. That's the other thing, though. Like, I've looked at retail, like some retail stuff or, lower end things. And, like they don't pay a lot. I don't need a lot of money to live, but I need at least a little bit. Like, I need to make around $15 an hour to live. And, man, most of these places are like $10 an hour, $11 an hour. And that's just not enough. So I don't really know what to do. Social media influencer? I mean, yeah, sure, I could do that. But again, like, how do I get that job? I think I already am a social media influencer, but it doesn't pay enough. If I had 100 times the audience, on YouTube, then yeah, I would be making a pretty decent living. But and I think, like, the way YouTube is going, it's growing, which is awesome. It's growing really fast, which is just insane. But again, it's nowhere near what I would need to live off of. And even if it continues to grow at the rate it does, or even if it, like, grows faster at more of an exponential rate, I don't think that I'm going to have enough time to wait that out. I'm still working on it, continuing to work on it, but obviously I can't really bank on that, So I don't know. Being an adult is not fun. Sometimes. I think I'm going to start branching out. Like, I've been trying to find, I've been applying to mostly remote jobs. But more in, like, the game development and game development adjacent businesses. And then I've been trying to find places locally and having no luck with that. So I think I'm going to branch out and maybe try and look at some of the bigger cities around. It would have to be, well, ideally it would be a remote position, but I could move if I have to, but I don't know, that would not necessarily be super easy to do. I don't know. Wait till you hit 40. Well, I hope by 40 I have my life in a lot better order. That's a goal. I got 2 years. It's either going to be better or really, really bad. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could sell my house at some point. Got a little bit of capital there, but I don't know. I feel like I'm so overwhelmed. And fortunately, I feel like I'm handling it all pretty well. Like 6 months ago, I would not have been handling this all at all, really. But I still am just overwhelmed because like I don't know where to focus my efforts all the time. And I start focusing my efforts on one thing and then I go somewhere else, and like, I know that I need to build up a portfolio for 3D work, because that's quite a mess. I mean, I have, I can refer someone here and be like, hey, I sell these. You can see the stuff there, but I feel like it needs to be, I don't know. That's part of the problem too. I don't really know what a really good 3D artist portfolio looks like. And I think that I need to work on that a lot. Also, my Adobe Substance is about to run out, my subscription to that, and I can't really afford to pay for that, and it's so expensive. I don't know. But that's like also one of the few ways that I'm actually making money now. I wish that there was a better way to see. Let's see. I want to see just like props. I feel like ArtStation is broken. I feel like the search just does not work. Like, how do I... Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. I want to just see props. Okay, this is better. Let's see. So this person works on split fiction. Character and hard surface artist. Yeah, that's interesting. I could look into that. I don't really even know where to begin, how to find those jobs, but yeah, I will do that. Okay, this is actually a good resource here. So that's, I feel like, a good example of what an asset should look like. Let's see if we can find some more stuff. I feel like you need to show wireframe at least. Really? So what would that be, like a caregiver, I guess? Do you have to have some kind of training for that? I will look into it. Oh, that's kind of nice. This could be a nice little piece. I could do something like this pretty quick. Material artist. Okay, I'm going to start saving these in, let's call this examples of portfolio. Really? I wonder if there's a big demand here. I will definitely look at it. Oh, that's good. Definitely showing reference. Okay. That's a good example. Yeah. Just take a laptop with me. Work on some 3D projects. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful work. I would like to actually see the wireframe. Really? Hey, hacking, welcome. ZBrush, man. See, that's the problem. All these people use these tools that I can't afford. How are you doing today, hacking? What are we up to? Trying to find Hal a job. I've just been lamenting about job searching. This looks like a good piece. I'm trying to figure out how to build a good portfolio of 3D work. Hello, Dav. Welcome in. Only Hals. Wow, look at that. That's cool. What did they use After Effects for? Oh. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, that's a really nice piece. I don't feel like I can do that though, but I can kind of use it for some reference. I feel like a lot of my problem is I don't know like industry standards. So I don't really know a lot about how things need to be prepared. I don't feel like that would be too hard to make. This is a good example. Let's save that as well. How are you doing, Dav? Oh, I'm sorry, Hacking. Hope you feel better. My neck was hurting too. I kind of slept on it wrong. Tuna pasta bake. I saw that. It looked good. Don't know if I would actually like it. I don't really like tuna very much. You're job searching again? How is the job market over there? Sheesh. That just looks real. It's a nice little table. I could do something like that. Save this. Maybe as stuff, because I don't really feel like that's actually a great portfolio, but I could do a table like that very easily. Lots of hotels want laborers. I've always thought it would be kind of fun to work in a hotel, especially like an overnight shift or something. Probably get some really weird people. Oh, bar staff. I don't think I would be very good at that. People would tell me that they want some kind of drink and I'd be like, and what is that? How do I make that? I feel like I fit in with the weird ones. Wow, that's pretty looking. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Oh, I really like making these kind of things. That's not a great portfolio piece, though. I've always wanted to make a typewriter, but that just is very intimidating. Look at all those pieces. Hello, Danny. Welcome. How are you? Wait, actually, can you see the wireframe on that? Oh, they don't have it. I am doing all right. Just lamenting about the job market and industry. Trying to figure out where I can fit in. Whoa! You're moving to Italy? Well, that's big. Also really exciting. When is all that going to happen? In a month? Did you get a job there? Are you changing jobs? Oh man, Danny, you got me good. Wow, you really got me good.
Hello there.
Hey Matt, welcome in. Oh, I could do some books. That would be a good one. Matt, you have exciting news. You got a week off and you're visiting the UK again? Yeah, April Fools. We get it. Now I don't know what to believe. I can't believe anything today. Labradors. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like these little gadgets. It's 1940 here, so April Fool's is past. What do you mean? April Fool's goes till midnight, right? That's kind of cool looking too. Midday? Who said that? Is that a UK thing? Oh, I could do like a set of weapons. That would probably be better than just doing Like a single one, a spark plug, that could be good too. I'm trying to find like simple things that would look good, but I can make it really detailed. It's always been midday? I don't know about that. Where did that come from? April Fools. How long does April Fools last? Wait, traditionally it's supposed to stop at 12 noon sharp? Oh, this is from the UK. What? I have never heard this before. This has got to be a UK thing. Who invented April Fool's Day? Was it you guys? April Fool's Day, or All Fool's Day, is an annual custom on 1st of April consisting of practical jokes and hoaxes. The custom of setting aside a day for playing harmless pranks upon one's neighbor has been relatively common in the world historically. Copenhagen Metro. Origins. Although many theories have been proposed, the exact origin of April Fool's Day is not exactly known. A disputed association between April 1st and foolishness is in Geoffrey Chaucer's The Canterbury Tales. In the Nun's Priest Tales, a vain... Wait. Okay. So it's all over the place. Chaucer was, he was English, wasn't he? Yeah, English poet. I've never heard. Has anyone outside of the UK heard that it ends at noon? In Germany, an April Fool prank is sometimes later revealed by shouting, "April, April!" Who becomes the April Fool. Here we just say like, April Fools. In Ireland, it was traditional to entrust the victim with an important letter to be given to the named person. The person would read the letter, then ask the victim to take it to someone else, and so on. The letter when opened contained the words, "Send the fool further." Interesting. Let's see, Nordic countries, Danes, Finns, Icelanders, Norwegians, Swedes celebrate April Fool's Day. Many news outlets will publish exactly one false story on April 1st. For newspapers, this will typically be first page article, but not the top headline. Do many places do that anymore? I feel like after COVID, nobody really does April Fools anymore. Like, you know, Google would always do something, and YouTube, and a bunch of the other big companies, but I feel like they don't do that much anymore. In Sweden, April Fool's jokes are revealed with the phrase "April, April." Den dumma ziljagan, translated to "April, April, you silly fool. I can trick you whenever I want." May Moon. I can trick you into Scania. Tradition of April Fool's Day dates back to the 17th century. Poland. Serious activities are usually avoided. Every word said on April 1st could be untrue. Yeah, that's what I've always felt. The conviction for this is so strong that the Polish anti-Turkish alliance, Leopold I, signed on April 1st, 1683, was backdated to the 31st of March. However, for some in Poland's Prima, April ends at noon. Okay, so that's another instance where I found at noon for Poland. Let's see. Okay, so UK. You think you've heard that? That it stops at noon? They do, and then tell the next day that it was an April Fool's joke. America might not follow April Fools, as the rest of this comment got deleted due to politics and Americans' current president being involved. I don't know. I've never heard anyone say that April Fool's Day stops at noon. Zeptimus says he's never heard of it stopping at noon, but I never participated much. Back in the 90s, it was so common at school to put a whoopee cushion on the teacher's chair when they left the room for a minute. World of Warcraft still does April Fool's patch notes. Oh, that's fun. I'm curious what that's like. So in the UK, an April Fool prank, sometimes later revealed by shouting April Fool at the recipient, who becomes the April Fool. Okay. So, okay. This continues to be the practice, with the custom ceasing at noon, after which the time no longer acceptable to play pranks. Thus, a person playing a prank after midday is considered the April Fool. Oh. Well, well, well. In Scotland, April Fool's Day was originally called Huntagawk Day. Huntagawk Day. The name is a corruption of the hunt, the gawk. Huntagawk? Gawk being Scots for cuckoo or foolish person. Okay. Interesting. In England, a fool is known by a few different names around the country, including noodle, gob, gobby, or naughty. I was watching Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels last night, and I swear I don't know how anyone outside of the UK can watch that movie without subtitles. And even with subtitles, you guys have so many phrases that I still have a hard time following everything. Those are the family-friendly fools, I guess. Okay, so do we have one for the United States? They don't have one for the US. But it does seem like that's more of a UK thing, that you guys have like a strict limit on stopping at noon. It's very interesting. On April Fool's Day 1980, the BBC announced that Big Ben's clock face was going digital, and whoever got in touch first could win the clock hands. That's pretty good. Ooh. One common prank is to carefully remove the cream of an Oreo, then replace it with white toothpaste. In one famous prank in 1957, the BBC broadcast a film in their Panorama Current Affairs series purporting to show Swiss farmers picking freshly grown spaghetti in what they call the Swiss spaghetti harvest. The BBC was soon flooded with requests to purchase spaghetti plant forcing them to declare the film a hoax on the next day. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Wow, it seems like there are a bunch of BBC accounts. Like all of these are from the BBC. You jokesters. Oh yeah, I remember Netflix used to do that. They would include overly detailed categories of films. Like really random categories. In 2022, late night talk show hosts Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy Fallon swapped appearances, with Fallon hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live. Kimmel, oh, that's fun. We should do more stuff like that. In 1997, Wheel of Fortune host Pat Sajak and Jeopardy host Alex Trebek switched places. That's funny. Well, that's like with Mad Max. I recently watched the Mad Max movies, and especially the first one, they really have a lot of sayings that I just did not know. YouTube did an April Fool's one time with any search you put in, it added, "Did you mean Dorade Sandstorm?" I think I remember that one. Are they doing anything now? Let's see. Oh, I have to turn on... Oh, well, I guess maybe nothing will show up if I'm not signed in. Let me just go to the regular YouTube. I don't know. Let's just search for something. I don't see anything. What about Google? No, not Google Maps. Well, that's lame. Oh, yeah, I've seen Snatch. I love Snatch. I think I like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels a little bit more, though. I love both, but I don't know. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels is just so much genuine fun and so much silliness and over the top, like how the stories intertwine. I mean, Snatch is very similar in a lot of ways, and I love Snatch. Don't get me wrong. Love both of those movies, but I think I like Lock, Stock a little bit more. Let's see. April Fool's Day pranks 2025. Why did I should have known that was going to be clipped. Popeye's new pickle menu to Yahoo's grassy keyboard. Let's see. Lingerie maker Journelle has an April Fool's Day special, a new mood-matching lingerie collection with intimate attire that changes colors based on the color of your mood. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Guy Ritchie. He's great. I feel like I need to catch up on Guy Ritchie movies. There's a bunch that I haven't seen. Oh, here we go. Reese's chocolatey bread would be perfect match for peanut butter and jelly if it wasn't an April Fool's Day prank. The Tic Tac team with Dr. Pepper on a limited time April Fool's first offer. Dr. Pepper flavored Tic Tac mints. Ugh, I don't like Dr. Pepper. Yeah, I've seen Rock and Roll 'em. I've seen the Sherlock movies, but there's a bunch of newer ones, right? I know. That was Jason Statham's first movie, was Lock, Stock. Omaha Steaks is publishing a romance novel certified tender. Spritz Society April Fool's Day offering grape by... I don't even know what that is. Manischwitz? A kosher spritz sure to knock your yarmulke off. I don't even know what those words are. Grass keyboard. Ugh. That, I don't like the thought of that. Grove Collaborative 5% collection of miniature cleaners. That's pretty good. A new quieter crunch bar is being promoted on April 1st. Not bad. Nutella lovers can dream about staying in a Nutella B&B. I'm surprised there's not a Nutella B&B. There probably is somewhere. Deep Indian Kitchen has some new ice cream flavors. Chicken curry, chicken tikka masala. Ugh. Some people would probably really like that. Baby Quips on April 1st is launching a new baby gear drone delivery service, which transports all the baby items you need, including diapers and snacks, in less than 15 minutes. Not bad. Hot Sauce Maker is dishing up some Tabanero sunscreen. Wonder how many people are using AI for this stuff. Yeah, I don't like Dr. Pepper. Body Armor's new Sports Performance Shampoo will hydrate, strengthen, protect, restore, and volumize hair. The Dude 2.0 from Dude Wipes and Manscaped is a grooming tool for down there maintenance. Don't they already have that? Duolingo World Cruise. Duolingo announced a partnership with Carnival Cruise Line on a 5-year language immersion cruise. That would be cool. The launch of the limited time Popeye's pickle menu with dishes including pickle glaze, bone-in and bone-out wings, the pickle glaze sandwich, fried pickles, and pickle lemonade. Fried pickles are legit, though. Have you guys ever had fried pickles? Oh, those are so good. Oh, that's it. All right. Those are okay. Never had fried pickles? They're very good. Very easy to make. Oh my goodness. Doesn't sound like they're very helpful to you, though. Get pickles, fry them. Well, so you have to make the breading for them. But you know, it's just like just kind of like breading for anything else. You just mix some. You do like a dry, wet, dry thing where you have flour, seasoned flour, and then an egg, or maybe like some buttermilk or something. And you just mix them like that, bread them, and then you fry them. That's pretty much it. You can do them in an air fryer too. They work pretty good there. This, I feel like, is a good example. Let's see, what else do they have? I feel like that would be really easy to model. I'll add that. Oh, I should definitely do this. I feel like this would be a good example to show like you can do a lot of detail. Oh, this is a really good piece too. They show UVs, all the different maps. Okay, this is a really good example. I could do this. Well, that's not very good, though. I mean, they're getting paid. They should actually help you. I would help. I like doing chores, especially if I get paid for it. Oh, he's got a lot of nice stuff. Ooh, I really want to do some papers like this. I feel like this is way too many photos. It's kind of just like all the same thing. Okay. Wow, that's really nice. Very fancy. I could do something like that pretty easily. All right. Well, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to have to run. I know this is a super short stream, but I've got that meeting at that job agency place that I'm going to have to go to here in just about 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and take off. Thank you guys for hanging out, though. I'll be back on Thursday, and we will probably play something. And then we're getting closer to South of Midnight coming out. That game's coming up, and I definitely want to play that. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Clair Obscure is coming out on the 22nd. Wait, 22nd or 24th? I always forget. 24th. Okay. So, yeah, that will definitely be the next big game that I will be playing. I'm very excited for that. So, $100 an hour. I don't know. I'm absolutely gonna look at it, Aussie, but I feel like I brought it up. I googled it really quick, and I am seeing some jobs, but they're like $12 an hour, $14 an hour. So I don't know if we have that high paying ones. I mean, that's Australian dollars too, right? So $100 to you is like $60 here or something like that. But still, I'm definitely going to look at it. Thank you for letting me know. And thank you, Hacking. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Sorry again about the short stream, but thank you, Danny. I hope so. But yeah, take care, everyone. Hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everyone.